Hello, my movie, welcome back to another Fabulous Channel. I'm Jacobishere, and today we are playing with Birth to Death. Birth to Death is a series where we follow a single sim from literal birth to literal death. That sim being Mindy Pancakes. We're getting really close to the end of this chapter of her life, which is both sad but also very, I don't know, it's weird for me to knowing that she'll be turning into an elder in just a few episodes. I mean, you blink and you can see it. It's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and talk about what the episode. So the previous episode, there's a lot of things going on. Mostly the twins aged up. They're off to college. We went to a wedding. It was a fun time. This episode, however, we are bar crawling. Yes, I want to mention Mindy is an adult sim. She's a very adult sim. Of that. She's been an adult for a very long time now. She is her older age. Don't want to call her out because that would just be rude. Her older age is getting to her just a little bit. She is having a little bit of a struggle, not trying to be rude or mean or anything really at all. Just want to point out Evie is back. Evie is also an adult, but Evie, we haven't really talked about Evie. So Evie's been gone for a little bit now. She's popped up a few times. She popped up in the last episode, and since I've talked about her being gone, her movie's done. They shot it. It's a whole other season later. We were just in summer when the kids went off to college, and now it's fall. Time moves differently in Mindy's life. I just want to mention, so don't put too much attention to some of those smaller details. But Evie decided to take her out to Edinburgh. There's a few clubs here. I don't think this is the only place we're gonna be going. I mean, if being honest, Evie is probably going to be out until 4 or 5 in the morning. We'll see how long Mindy can last. It's 7 o'clock now. She decided, well, let's go to a bar first. If you guys do not know, Mindy is a recovering alcoholic, and so she doesn't drink really at all. If she does drink, it's one drink here or there, but it's very random, very few in between. I don't really necessarily think that she would have a relapse or anything. She would have had one, I'm sure would have happened by now. I also have no plans of putting it into a storyline. That was a very interesting little thing that we developed, that she had developed in college because of some very stressful situations. I recommend going and watching the college years. It's such a huge influence of who Mindy is today, so do recommend the college years of Mindy's life. That being said, Evie, on the other hand, is a party spirit. She is a partier at heart. She does not believe in getting old. She believes she'll stay young forever. And she is a party spirit at heart. This is an average Tuesday for her. This is not for Mindy. And I just want to point that out. Also, would like to point out that Evie is cheating. Mindy wanted to play this game, and Evie has already decided to get an extra point in early on, which I found to be a bit rude and ridiculous, and also already lying. They're not dating. I think we talked about this. They are in a situational ship is what they're in. Based on some impressions I've gotten from you guys are not feeling Evie, which is so interesting to me. I mean, I think Evie's cute, but she is giving... There's not a single person, I think, in Mindy's life that she could end up with, maybe Mari, who has not wronged her in a way. Mari never wronged her. We didn't know Mari was engaged. Technically, once again, it was a situational ship, and they could have an open relationship. We don't know the parameters. Yes, we should have probably been informed, but we don't know the parameters of that relationship. Evie has always been in a pretty committed relationship, even while she was flirting with other people, which just makes me very concerned. I would hate for Mindy to jump into another relationship, but this is also a very common thing for Evie in general. This going out every night when she's home, doing all these things, that's a very common thing. And I don't know personally, if I'm going to be honest with you, if that's a lifestyle that even Mindy wants to go down, especially as they do age up, as they, Mindy is looking for someone to settle with. Mindy is looking for someone to truly just to live the rest of the life in a very calm and quiet kind of way. And I don't know if Evie is that person as much as I would want Evie to be. Evie is definitely more somebody who she got invited to play darts and she decided to impress the crowd instead. And I think that's very telling. I don't know. Maybe I'm digging too deep into it, but we should make comment about it, Mindy's smiling, and with Mindy smiling, it always makes me a little happy. Oh, it's bear night. Don't think Evie wants to stick around for that. I can see Evie being we have other stops to make, hon. Do you mind if we go ahead and move on? I'd like to hit a club or two before it hit 10 o'clock. And then we can move to a different area completely. I feel like that's a conversation that they definitely did have. And I feel like Mindy was sure, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to take this little trip over to a club, and then I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, they have moved over to a dance club. Who knows how long they're going to want to stay here. The paparazzi is very doing its thing. It's all I got for you in that regard. They're dancing. They haven't really talked. That's kind of been irking Mindy a little bit. She'd like to know about how the shoot went, what the movie was, that type of thing. And Evie already seems a little drunk, which is concerning. It was like a big thing that like they knew in the house not to do. Not that, like, I don't know. There we go. Oh my god, I love her. I love her so much. This is crazy. And I don't think I've ever been in a place where we are at like a 5-star, like a Google superstar. It's kind of crazy. And it's also something else that Mindy, I'm going to be honest, he does not really like. I mean, I think she likes the fact that they can do this without like an issue. Because like, if you guys remember, the last time Mindy danced like this was at her bachelor party. Which was a bit of a messy situation. I think Evie's like, hey, I think you're vibing and I'm vibing and we're both vibing. How about we go do something about it? And Mindy was like, okay. So they're go do something about it. Which, you know, to be honest with you, this is kind of wild in itself as well, just for the simple fact that, like, if they get caught, oh my god, is this paparazzi? No, it's Bowen. It's fine, it's just Bowen. It's interesting that, Bowen is being counted as a fan? That's my cousin coming in here to walk in on us? And it's getting kind of... Bowen's weird. Bowen is a weird ass sim. Okay, now we have this person who we don't like, Katarina. Oh my god. Anybody know Katarina from something? That's kind of funny. If you know. Okay, Bowen, can you please stop watching? Like, this is weird. Weird me out. Oh my god. What is that look? What are you doing? What is that? What is that look, Mindy? Oh my gosh. And now Bowen just being like, I wasn't watching you guys do it in the closet like a weirdo. Because I was, but like, I guess I don't want you. It's weird. It's very weird, Bowen. It's very uncomfortable. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know where Evie went. Oh my god, did she leave? Did she woohoo and bounce? No. I just have to be missing her, right? No, guys, I don't see her, and there's only a few spots where she could be. Oh my gosh, I think she woohooed and bounced. She moved on to the next club without us. I'm at a loss for all words. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just at a complete loss for words. When deciding who she should end up with, that will be a factor. She woohooed and bounced. She was like, I got what I wanted. I can go now. I'm sure Mindy was like, hey, it's like 1 a.m. I have work tomorrow. I would like to go home. This is insane to me. Absolutely. I don't think this is going to be a relationship that works out, to be honest with you. I mean, she's really happy, like, in a lot of regards. Like, if we come down here, like, she, you know, I mean, it's dying, but she was smitten for a little bit of that period of time. Yeah, no, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't see this relationship moving past this point. How could I? Damn, I'm going to have to talk to some people, family and stuff, because you guys, I'm pre-recording, so these episodes will be coming out relatively quickly, so I got to make decisions on my own. Or I'll be asking in the comments how you guys feel, because, like, that's a great question, and I don't really know. This is a much shorter episode. One of the shorter episodes of the season, probably. That's okay. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments how you guys would feel. They're once again in a situationship, but this you have to remember, this is Evie's first time back. Like, Evie's been gone for a very long time, and this is her first time back. You know, they were together briefly at a wedding, and she's been lying. Like, she's been playing a piano, and Mindy sometimes catches her and goes up to confront her, and then she doesn't want to talk. Like, it's a bit of a weird situational ship that's going on, and I know you guys might be asking yourself, you've missed the last episode, like, why they were together, they were girlfriend and girlfriend. Well, that had to be cut off because she had to go do this movie, and then she's back from this movie, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a bit weird, and it's a bit shady in my opinion. I'm just really shocked she woohooed and bounced. That was crazy to me. That being said, let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about the situation, and I'll talk to you all next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.